Kit Kats can read. Hey guys, it's Katie and welcome to another video. My god, I cannot believe that it is September already. The year is slowly but fast coming to an end, and yeah, another month has gone by. Some reading has happened, so let's get started with my wrap up. So the first book that I read and completed in August was a reread. It's City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. This is the first book that is in the Mortal Instruments series, and it was really interesting actually reading this while comparing it to the TV show and to the movie, and how there are just more things that are connected to like the movie than there are to the TV show at the moment. Obviously, because it's a TV show, they are basing it upon the series and they are expanding it and moving it in different ways and keeping some sort of similar ways as well. But I really enjoyed rereading this. It's been a few years since I've actually read this, and just seeing like the banter and the wit between some of the characters, especially Jace, it's just really cool, and I thoroughly enjoyed this book, and I again gave it 5 out of 5 Kit Kats. The next book that I read and completed in the month of August was A Pair of Pears by Dandelion Kim, and Kim is a very good friend of mine, and I was like really happy to review her book for her. And this is the first book that's in this series, and what I liked about this was just how raw the emotion was within it, and I actually really enjoyed it. And there were just like some moments where I was just getting so emotionally involved in this book that I was mostly angry at just the conflict that was going on. I wanted to jump in, I wanted to just hit this person that was just creating all this havoc and sort it all out. And Kim wrote it really well. She has a great voice in writing, and I thought that it just sort of flowed within the story, and honestly I can't wait to read the next book. So this story, it's about a girl and she has to move with her mum, and she lives with her grandmother and her granddad, and her mum is just like the worst person like ever. She's like an alcoholic, and she's just doing like all sort of bad things, and she just sort of like abuses verbally and physically her own daughter, and it's just sort of how she goes around it and how she comes to sort of get herself to be a better person, and how she moves on with that. And it's just, there was just some sort of like big thing that happened in this book that I was just like, whoa, it's quite near the end, and I was just like, just wasn't expecting that whatsoever. Definitely recommend this book. It's just really good if you love your contemporaries, and yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I am definitely planning on doing a video review on this very soon, so stay tuned for that, where I will go more into sort of depth about it. But really enjoyed it. 5 out of 5 Kit Kats. The next book that I read in August was a work in progress by Connor Franta. This is his memoir, and I didn't really watch Connor Franta like before reading this, to be honest, but now I've kind of like subscribed to him on YouTube. He is a YouTuber, and so this just sort of explains him, explains his life and how he came about YouTube, but it also goes into deeper depth, like, you know, bullying and things he's been through, and coming out as gay and that sort of thing. And it was just really inspirational and really positive, and I really actually enjoyed it, and it was worded really well, and just there were some humorous parts as well. But it is quite a short read, but I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. There's pictures throughout as well, so I definitely recommend it. I mean, like I say, I never actually subscribed to this YouTuber before reading this book, but now that I am, so that's a positive outcome about that. But I definitely really enjoyed this book, and I gave it 5 out of 5 Kit Kats. And those were all of the books that I read in the month of August. I very nearly finished another book, but I literally just finished it like the morning after, so that'll be included in my September wrap up. But that means that I've got off to a great start in September already. But I did better in my reading in August than I did in like previous months. I'm slowly picking the pace up again, and definitely starting to read a bit more again. So I'm looking forward to September, and stay tuned for my September TBR, which is going to be coming up with all of the books that I would like to get around to reading in September. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching my video as always. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy. And I'll see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye!